What I wanted to say is that the weather isn't really the best right now, and I need to practice being myself as well. Like, I can't have other people have this expectation that all my videos need to be outside. I want to be outside, believe me, in the summer I will be outside. But the reason why I'm doing my video in the house today is because the weather isn't really the greatest. But it's because as well, like, I have been consistent and I know I'm not going to fall off. So you have this pressure of like doing everything to everyone's expectations, but you need to have your own thing and you need to make your own decisions. It's because if other people make decisions for you, you won't do anything at all. And I wanted to make it clear to you, you can take advice from other people, but you need to make your own decisions. So what I wanted to say as well, that I will be more like myself on camera, but I wanted to say that when you're in a high pressure situation, the reason why I'm able to stay calm and how you can stay calm as well is because you need to look at things from an objective point of view. I know that my videos, some of them, I can't even watch it. Some of them, people may be thinking, why did I actually do this? It's because I want to actually help people. And for example, in a high pressure situation, if you're not calm, you need to realize that you need to react in a good way. So the thing is, if you react in a bad way, it's worse for you than it is for someone else. And the situation will really test you. People may provoke you. You need to write down what is really getting you upset. You're more likely to look back on it and realize what it is that you can change. So back to what I was saying, you need to be careful of how you react in a situation. It's because the way you react, it can make a situation worse for you than it is for someone else. So you don't want to react in a bad way so things don't get worse. And I'm going to say this as well, that when you're in a high pressure situation, you need to realize that it's always you, that you need to count on yourself. You need to make your own decisions. And for example, in a high pressure situation, you need to realize that stress can really stress you out. You can look your worst just by you being like stressed out. And I don't want you to be looking your worst. It's because, for example, you need to keep the promises that you make to yourself. I'm always writing down stuff. Like, I write down how my day is going to go. I write down what it is that I need to do. And things don't always go to plan. So that's the whole point of like being calm. So what I wanted to say, going back to what I said, you need to be more detached. And when I mean detached, it means that you can have feelings, but you can't let your feelings be the reason why you don't do something. It's because if you're more detached, you realize why it is that you need to do something, and you need to realize what it is that you can change. And by being detached as well, you do things regardless of how you feel. You need to remember in many situations that things don't always go to plan. And I didn't plan to like do a stay-at-home video again, but here we are. When you realize that things don't go to plan, you focus on the things that you can control. You can control the time that you spend on something. You can control how you think about a situation. And the thing is, if you complain about something, it just means that you know you need to change. So you may complain about something and then you realize, I can change this about myself. You need to realize that when you complain about something, it's because, for example, when you complain about something, you complain that someone is treated better than someone else. And for the most part, people are treated the same unless they look better, unless they do something that is above an average person. And you need to realize as well that some people are like better off. Like, some people never experience any struggles or anything. And when you don't experience struggles, you don't really learn anything as well. You need to realize that when you don't experience struggles, you then become like entitled, where you think everything belongs to you and everything should be for you. And when you don't have struggles, you realize that when you fail, you take it more personally than someone that did struggle. It's because someone that did struggle, they're more likely to learn from their mistakes. And that's why it's better to struggle than to have everything near the beginning. And when you have everything near the beginning, there's nothing really that you want. And I'm going to say as well that in a high pressure situation, for the most part, people are all treated the same.